Leo, this is your November monthly love reading. So, a little bit of a different format, so you get to see me this month. I will show you the cards. Let me know in the comments if you prefer this or the other way. Won't be offended if you just want to see the cards. Absolutely not. Just some logistical things going on today, but I did want to record for you to get this out. So, overall love potential, interesting. Look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. Interesting, Leo. What is going on? Let me pull some romance cards now, getting a vibe for the overall potential. What's going on with my Leos in November? What is the love potential, romance connection, etc.? All the beautiful things. All right. Whew. Ooh, trust. And let me pull the other one here. So we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Fascinating. And then past life relationship. You have known each other before. Interesting. So I can't help but wonder if this, look inside yourself, if this person from a past life is, let's say, causing you to question some things. But you're being asked to trust. Remember, always trust your intuition. Trust that inner compass, right? And all the little signs that come with. You're always your best guide. And just a reminder, take what resonates, leave the rest. This is a general reading. There is a link to my website in the description where you can book a private reading. And because of the current times, I do have some super affordable options. There is a one question option for, I think it's set at like $22 for just a little quick recording for any clarity that you may need. All right, so what is Leo's energy with regard to love this month? Let's see. Yeah, we have the Four of Cups, interesting, Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. We had a couple cards drop out. I'm just going to set these aside. Interesting. We had a whole bunch. So, Empress, Reverse, Queen. Okay, interesting. So, I don't know if there's some type of decision that needs to happen. So, the ones that came out were the first one with the Four of Cups, right? Then the Six of Pentacles and the Six. So, it's almost like you go from not seeing something to then back to balance, and then you need to make a decision. So I don't know if it's a decision about this person or if you have options. You're choosing between two different people. And interesting, because when I think about like the trust and then the past life relationship, it's almost like one person, and this is just what I'm getting, it's like one person you think will lead to happiness, the other person is kind of like the dark horse, right? We don't know. But do you follow your heart and trust your intuition and make the decision based on that versus based on perceived safety? Because many times I've been coaching people for like 20 some years. There are times when people choose the safe person, but it really doesn't support their highest good and greatest happiness. And while their relationship may be fine, it's not that raw relationship that they really want. So I don't know why, but that message came through for somebody or somebody's. Maybe you need a reminder. Maybe you need to hear for the first time, the 99th time, whatever. Hope whoever needs to hear it, hears it. So the cards that fell out are interesting. So I feel like this is linked to this past life relationship where there was some heartbreak. And it feels like that could be causing the pause. Like you feel that connection, you know that there's something more to it, but there's this pause because there's this, you can remember the old contract or whatever happened in the past life. That said, with the Ace of Pentacles, after all of that, this is a new beginning. And Pentacles to me are always like 3D Earth. So it's almost like you have a choice, right? Whether to move forward in this life under new terms and conditions, right? Or you can just be like, nah, I'm done. And to me, that kind of goes back to that Two of Pentacles. And I think it's fascinating that, you know, you have, oh, and the Six of Pentacles. So you have, what, 4 Pentacle cards out of 6? I think that's significant. Underneath, interesting, we have a Page of Swords. So to me, that can also be an apology card as well. It could be like a new thought coming in as well, or something along those lines. New thought that didn't quite come out right. So that's interesting. So maybe it's time to forgive whatever happened in the past life, clear that up with this person, and that way you can start a new contract, or you can, you know, have that closure. But there is a lot of love here. So let me just tune into this past life person. Kind of here for it. I'm all about completion, right? And or, you know, rewriting a soul contract. All right, so tell me about this. Past life person that is in all up in here. Okay. 3 of Cups. Interesting. So it's a celebration card. So yeah, it just feels like there's so much love. Then on the bottom of this, we have the 2 of Swords, which a lot of times that's a decision or stalled in making a decision. So, and then underneath that, we have Judgment, which is all about like cycles and karma, and also balance as well. Gosh, and then underneath that, we have like Justice. So it's like balance is restored. So I almost feel like you know the answer. So I'm not sure. You already know. But maybe you're resistant to making the decision. And here's the thing. Trust, you're not going to make the wrong decision, right? If you always like come from the perspective of asking, you know, your guides, ascended masters, whoever you work with, your higher self, for guidance, source itself, God, Yahweh, Allah, whatever, whoever you pray to, or converse with, and just to help be guided, listening to your intuition again, to be guided to make the decision that supports your highest good and greatest happiness. There is no wrong decision. Does that make sense? So when you are coming from a space of wholeness and what serves your highest good and greatest happiness, you're not making a decision based out of fear. That's power. That's magic. And there is no wrong decision. Simply choices. All right. So I just picked up some cards for some little nuggets of advice. And the first one that came out was miracles. So maybe it's a miracle that you and this person have reunited in this lifetime together. And then, interesting, then we have change. And so, once again, you can change anything at any point, right? I like that. And actually, and maybe this can also speak to change the contract. If you've grown and they've grown since the last time you were in incarnation together, great. Groovy. It's going to be better, right? And I'm hearing one more, and abundance. I love that. And to me, it's also, I had to turn on extra lights because it's rainy and dark, so now. But to me, that's also the abundance of options. And it's also going back to this whole trust. We live in an abundant universe, right? And there's more than enough love. There's more than enough of everything to go around. So I feel like this is really positive. You have spiritual free will and choice, right? To do as you're called to do. But it looks like there's a balancing in love and there's a lot of celebration to be had. So who doesn't want to celebrate that? I'm here for it. All right. So thank you so much for watching. It's always a pleasure to deliver these messages. I hope you have a magnificent month. Give this video a thumbs up, click like, click subscribe, share with your friends, help do all the social things, help spread the love vibes around the world. Sending Venusian vibes. And until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.